Good day to everyone who is watching this video. My name is Muhammad Nasrul Hakim bin Sharif, ID of 11611022206, and today I will do assignment of Principles of Management Accounting, assignment 1, and the requirement is I need to do the video for this, so let's jump right into it. So I'll just start with slideshow. I tried to record this with my camera, but somehow it doesn't work, so I have to record it like 3 times already. So I hope it's understandable. Right, so question 1. Given below are the production data for department number 1 for the first month of operation. Cost charged to department 1 is materials Rm 12,000 ringgit, labor is Rm 2,600 ringgit, and overhead is 15,900. During this first month of operations, 4,000 units were started into production, 3,500 units were transferred out, and the remaining 500 units are 100% completed with respect to materials and 40% complete with respect to conversion costs. So the question needs us to compute the following of unit material costs, equivalent units of conversion costs, unit conversion costs, total cost of 500 units in process at the end of month, and total cost of 3,500 units transferred out. So let's start with question 1. Question 1 is unit material costs. So in order to calculate unit material cost is by adding the materials, which is 2,000, which is 12,000, sorry, and divided with total units of production cost of 4,000 units, and we should get Rm 3 ringgit. So for question B, to calculate equivalent of units of conversion cost, we only take the 3,500 units that were transferred out, and then plus 40% complete with respect to conversion cost, because we are calculating the conversion cost, and we multiplied it by the remaining 500 units, and the answer should be 3,700 equivalent units of conversion cost. The next question demands the answer for unit conversion cost, so we just take the labor charge cost of 2,600 labor plus 15,900 overhead and divide it by 3,700 from the answer B, which the total is 5. The next question is total cost of 500 units in process at the end of month. So they asked to compute 500 units in process. Since we have the answer for unit material cost and the unit conversion cost, we can add it into the formula later on. Therefore, the materials are 500 times with answer A, which is 3 ringgit, and we get 1,500. For conversion cost, we got 200 because it is 40% completed out of 500, so we should get 200%, 200 conversion cost. Multiply with unit conversion cost of 5, which we get the answer from before, which is from C, and then together, and now we know that the total cost of 500 units at the end of month is 2,500. And for the last question, total cost of 3,500 units transferred out, which is simple enough. We just take 3,500 multiply with answer A, which is 3, plus the answer from C. We need to bracket this first, we need to plus it, so it should be 8. So 3,500 times 8, it should be 28,000 ringgit. So question 2. NIM Corp manufactures and sells a variety of camping products. Recently, the company opened a new plant to manufacture a deluxe portable cooking unit. Cost and sales data for the first month of operations are shown below. So the manufacturing cost is fixed overhead is Rm 140,000, variable overhead is Rm 3 per unit, direct labor is 12 per unit, direct materials 30 per unit, and there's no beginning inventory. The units produced is 10,000 and the units sold is 9,000. So and then the selling and administrative costs, which is basically something like overhead is fixed RM 200,000 and variable is RM 4 per unit. So the question is, the portable cooking unit sells for RM 110, so RM 110 per unit. Management is interested in the opening month's result and has asked for an income statement. So required is, assume the company uses absorption costing. So we need to know about the absorption cost. Calculate the production cost per unit and prepare an income statement for the month of June. Right, so question 2 asks us two requirements to answer, which is calculate the production cost unit and the income statement. In order to calculate production cost per unit, we need to know three things, which is materials, labor, and overhead. Overhead is split into two, variable overhead and fixed overhead. The question have already given us the statement we need. So direct materials is 30 ringgit per unit, labor is 12 ringgit, and variable overhead of 3, but not included the fixed overhead. So we need to calculate the fixed overhead per unit, and we need to take the total fixed unit of 140,000 divided by total units produced of 10,000, and we should get 14, right? So we just sum up all the units, and the total production cost per unit should be RM 59 again. So next we proceed with income statement. Of course, we start with the company name, the type of sheet which is income statement, and the ending of month, which is June. So the sales are 9,000, right? 9,000 times 110, because of cooking unit sells for 110, and we should get 990,000. And then we minus cost of goods sold, which is 9,000 units sold, multiplied by 59, which we get from the answer before, and it should be 531,000 ringgit. And we should get the total gross profit of 459,000 ringgit. To calculate our net income, we need to minus the overhead of both fixed and variable, which totals up to 236,000 ringgit, and therefore 459,000 subtract with 236,000, and our net income is 223,000. So that's it for the assignment. Again, I am Muhammad Nasrul Hakim, and thank you for watching.